I don't want a woman that's a higher status woman that makes more money than me. That is, now don't get me wrong. My wife is smarter than me academically. She got better grades than me, right? But at the same time, that doesn't equate to leadership in life. I want to be the leader. I want to be the leader, right? I'm a man. I should be the leader. It's not just our birthright, but it's our responsibility to lead women, right? Of course, today they don't want to be led because they think that they're women because the world has, feminism. But that's neither here nor there. For relationships to work, there has to be a head and there has to be a body. I want a woman that's a body, right? That through the leadership of the head can help me get what I need to get done in this world by being what? A useful wife, a useful woman, like we were talking about before. Don't marry a useless woman, right? And I think we need to be deliberate about what it is that we want in a woman when we marry. I knew that I wanted children. I would have hated to get into a relationship with a woman and then find out later, oh, she doesn't want to have children. What? Right? We decided very early in our relationship that she was going to stay home and be a caretaker of the children. She was going to cook. She was going to clean. She was going to be a homemaker. That's what I wanted. It's good to have standards, no matter how people denigrate you, particularly feminists. They want to denigrate men who have standards for women, that have desires for women. But women will turn around and say, I want a man who's 6'6" and makes six figures, right? Right? And it's okay. You go, girl. You deserve that, girl. You deserve that kind of man, girl. And they all applaud each other. But the minute a man says, I want a virgin who's going to stay home with my children and homeschool and cook. What are you, some kind of a misogynist? How dare you want a woman who's pure and traditional and helpful around the house? It doesn't make any sense, right? So anyway, right now you're asking me if you should start to engage with these women rather than continue to build up your status. I think, right, and I'm not in your shoes, I'm just giving you my opinion. I think that you're in a position, you're in a place, and you're the kind of guy that women are going to flock towards. And you even say it right now. But you got your gate up because most of them are useless. You know what you want, and I think it's important for you to be firm about what you want. What do you want in a woman? What do you want in a family? And what do you want in a life? Don't bend on that at all. Don't yield on that at all. You can yield on dumb stuff, right? There's dumb stuff that people won't yield on. Oh, but I want a girl that looks good in high heels. That's not it. I want a girl who cooks and cleans. I want a girl who's pure and can make babies. I want a girl who wants to be a wife and a mother, right? I want a woman who's not distracted by social media and putting up pictures of herself all day long. I want a wife who doesn't take selfies for Instagram. I want a girl who is not shaking her on TikTok, right? I'm ranting a little bit, but what I want you to understand is that you have to have high standards with these women. That being said, you keep doing what you're doing, keep building your value, and your standards could be as high as the sky, especially if women in your realm recognize that you ain't messing with them. They're going to go hard, head over heels, trying to get you to pay attention to them, and you just keep ignoring until you find someone that you could sit down and start courting. And you know what the beginning conversation is when you court? You say, I'm looking for a wife that cooks, that cleans, that wants to have lots of babies and wants to be submissive. Use that word. If you say to a woman, what do you think about a submissive wife? And she starts throwing up a hissy fit, that's not the kind of woman you want to be around. You want a submissive. What man doesn't want a submissive wife? And submission doesn't necessarily mean that you're lowly. My wife is not a lowly woman. My wife has a big mouth. She speaks up. She does what she needs to do. My wife is a leader. But in the home, she submits to my authority. She submits to my leadership. To someone who's a leader, for you to be the best leader, meaning that you do the right thing for the people that you lead, that you want, like I say, I want to give my wife everything. But a part of the reason why I want to give my wife everything is because she follows my lead. She submits to me. I'm more motivated to do great things as a man because I know that my wife will follow my lead. She's not going to denigrate me. She's not going to distract me. She's not going to try to destroy me. She wants what's good for me because what's good for me is good for her. That's the kind of woman that you want, fellas. That's the kind of woman that you be looking for, man. Not the LL Cool J around the way girl. These women are nothing but headaches. They're problems. And they're going to wash up real quick.